Hey guys, it's Dev and I doubt that I'm in focus, so I might move back a bit. So yeah, today I thought it's going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going to show you how to clean a PC. I am in pajamas at the moment, but that doesn't matter, it's lazy days, so I thought I'd clean my PC a bit because it is dusty. So let's roll some B-roll of it before and then I'll show you how to clean it. So let's start cleaning this little oak. Now what I would recommend doing first is using the air spray can, which I have here. My camera does not have autofocus, so if I come too close it's not going to autofocus. So yeah, let's pop open this thing. It's surprisingly hard with one hand. Now basically what this does is basically just compressed air. If you angle it too much down it will spray water like you can see, but this helps to get out most of the dust. So you can just lightly go over. We're just going to focus. It's probably going to be dark as all hell in here because I'm not setting the settings, but basically I just give it a once over like this to get off all the loose dust by the vents. And the next thing is you want this little red thing over here. Now this is going to be pretty tricky for me to get in, so if I don't film it just now I couldn't succeed with one hand, so yeah, I'm not going to succeed. Be back. So yeah, I got the little thing on, so now I can go in a little bit closer. And you saw that, this here, you do not want that on any of the components, so try to keep the can as upright as possible. I don't know what that is, to be honest, so I'm just going through blowing off all the dust. Sorry if the camera angles aren't the best, I'm not really looking at the camera, because this is my PC after all, and I don't really want to break it for the sake of just a video. Even though that would probably get me a lot of views, but yeah. Sorry for the sniffling, I'm a bit on the sick side, so if I do that, I'm extremely sorry. So we can get the hard drive clean. To be small, press it through. Ah, well, that's a disappointment. So just reach in, it won't die, hopefully. It's not plugged into the wall. So you look at my PC while I struggle to put this in with one hand. So just give it a good once over with the spray can to get off all the loose dust. Anything that resides after this is usually a bit more tough to get out. Not the end of the world tough, but it's not going to be as easy as just blowing it off. So yeah, once I stop doing that, I don't know, I probably missed all that. Okay, so once you've given your PC a good once over with the spray can, that's about all you'll need for it. Then I'd recommend going over to the fiberglass, the green one that I had. Shake it a bit because it is a bit on the dusty side. And then all the panels and stuff like this, not the GPU of course, unless there's some stubborn part, but I would not recommend that. Like this, the top, which is pretty damn dusty. So you just wipe off all the dust as much as you can. in between the cracks. With this case, it's pretty hard. Usually another thing you need to look out for are these vents. They usually get pretty damn dusty. Like, I think it's in the B-roll on the other side. The vents on this side you have, so just wipe those down. Otherwise, it's just going to suck in more dust. So I'm going to give this a good once over. Sorry, I'm not filming too much because I think this is a pretty simple tutorial to follow. So yeah, just wipe it down as much as you can. Try not to touch any of the components and you should be fine. Okay, so I've given it once over with the rag. Top is clean, vents. Now the next thing we should probably do is look at the air filters, which is the one underneath the power supply that's underneath the shroud. The front fan, these top ones don't have one, but I don't have fans up there anymore. So I'll get to taking off the panels, which is going to be a total pain in the ass, but it is doable. Okay, well, I've done one fan and like all that came with one fan with a dust filter in front of it. Like, I mean, this is why you clean your PC, because I mean, I cleaned this PC 2 months before this. So yeah, this is pretty damn gross. So I'll clean the rest and then I'll show you how to wipe down the acrylic panel. So I've damaged mine, so it's gonna have scratches, but this is mostly to prevent you from damaging yours. Hopefully my thing works. If it doesn't, I'll warn you, but yeah. See you in a few. So yeah, most of the PC has been cleaned, so now it's time for the acrylic panel that usually accumulates dust like a little girl, and you can see me in the reflection. So this is gonna be quite hard to do, but it's usually the inside that's dirty. So then I recommend getting the little microfiber cloth. As you can see, sunglass hat. Oh, it's not in focus, but it says sunglass hat. That's where I got it, because it's sunglasses. So then you just take this little cloth, wipe it down extremely lightly, because acrylic scratches for like nothing. Like, it's legit not hard to scratch it. So then you just wipe down the inside of it, flip it over. Careful not to scratch my paint. And then do the exact same lightly on the outside, so it doesn't scratch. Wipe off any fingerprints or whatever, and then you have a clean PC. So then obviously the last step is plug everything back in, and I won't bore you guys with that. So yeah. So let's go through the steps again. You take out everything in the PC, unless you want to clean like the cables as well. Take everything out, bring out the PC, and then you dust it off with the air duster first. On the inside, don't touch any of the components, just dust it off. Get all the loose dust off. If there's any dust left on like the chassis or hard drive or something on the inside, make sure you're not static. So then you wipe it down with any type of cloth you have. Just get all the stubborn dust off of the fans, off of whatever. Then you go and you take the little nozzle that usually comes with the air cans. Use that to get off the dust in the places like on the motherboard, between the RAM, wherever you can't get it, depending on how dirty your PC is. My PC is not that dirty because I keep it pretty clean throughout. But yeah, then you bring it back. But before you bring it back, I would recommend cleaning. Like on my glass table, it's easy to see there's usually like a ton of dust underneath it. So if there's any dust there, wipe that off. Otherwise, cleaning it was pointless. It's just going to suck up some air more. I also forgot to clean one thing, and that's the power supply filter. But that usually doesn't get so dirty unless it's standing on a carpet or on the ground. Then it can get pretty dirty down there. But yeah, so this has been Dev, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe, like, or comment. If you want to see more videos like this, please comment. If you're one of the people subscribers or whatever that watch me a lot, please just tell me what videos you want to see, what games, etc. That would really help me out because I'm quite stuck at the moment, but I can definitely confirm there will be a Subnautica episode coming out again, and we did some pretty big things. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm Dev and I'm out.